Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that: absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You or Jane or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too. Absolute quality, absolute price. Atomy you can trust.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our English Top Global Seminar. I'll be your host for today, Diamond Master Daniel, and let us introduce our Quranic translator, Diamond Master A from Sweden. Thank you so much, Diamond Master. And so, as always, we will start our day off. But before that, if you do speak a specific language, either English or Quranic, then please, at the bottom, there is a language indicator for what language you need to go to. And so just click on that and make sure you select your proper language. And so once again, thank you all for joining us, and let us start with our company motto, and then we'll get right into it. Are you guys ready?
Yep. Yes.
Let's begin. Cherish the spirit,
Cherish
create the
the
vision.
spirit, create the
Follow the faith,
vision,
serve in
serve
humility.
in humility.
Aja, aja, aja.
한국 사람이나 아자 하는 거니까.
Thank you so much. So yes, once again, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. And so, it's another great day to be doing this Atomy business. And it's almost the halfway point of the year, right? Next month is July. And so I want you guys to start thinking, what have you been doing for the first 6 months of this year, right? Have you been using it well? Have you been actually diligently trying to expand your Atomy business, right? Because for those of you who are interested in doing this as a business, then this has to be your lifestyle. This has to be your choice, right? No one's going to force you to do Atomy business. Only yourself can choose to actually pursue and do Atomy business because you want to succeed. You want to be successful, right? And so I hope that I have, made you understand what you need to do, and hopefully for those who haven't been doing anything, that it's okay. Now is the time to start, right? And so let's move along and introduce our first speaker for today. He'll be doing the company and marketing. And so I'd like to welcome our sales master, Luke Kim from Toronto Top.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Just wanted to make sure that my sound is working today. So yes, I'm Luke Kim from Toronto, Canada, and I will be doing the marketing plan and introduction for you today. So I'll share my PowerPoint presentation and we'll begin. So today we are trying to learn about Atomy. Of course, none of the information that I'll be saying will be something new. It'll just be the same information that we repeat, but doing so, we want to learn more about Atomy, familiar ourselves with Atomy to the point that through repetition, we ourselves understand this by heart. And when we need the information, we can either use it or in a situation when we have to teach someone something similar, we have the information in our brain and in our mind and in our hearts, hopefully as well, the understanding of what atomy is, and that you can truthfully share that with the people that are around you. So that is what we will be doing today, all about atomy. So of course, the first thing that we need to do is when we're talking about atomy, we must look into who the founder is, who is the chairman, who is the one who started the company. By doing so, we understand the vision of the business and the direction that it's going to go towards. So understanding our chairman Hang Park's background, we have his history with network marketing in the Australia and back in Korea as well. So he has experience with network marketing, and then from understanding his perspective of the old network marketing business, you can kind of see what that shows within the business that we have. And the direction that he was going for is customer satisfaction, but then going beyond customer satisfaction, going to customer success. From the old tradition of network marketing that he saw, he saw that the members on the bottom weren't able to survive. They were struggling and they were having a difficult time. Only people with extreme talent were able to make it above the rest, and in most cases, stepping above all these people at the bottom to kind of almost push them down. In that situation, he decided that this is not the case, and with a lot of situation in history, of course, his understanding for that type of business found out that there was nothing that he could do about that, because there's no other company that he can join in that didn't do that same practice. So what did he have to do? He had to create his own company. That's where we have Atomy. But he also has experience with online shopping malls like I Am Korea back in 2000. And with that, he knows the online field very well because he's one of the first few that were dabbling into it. So from the beginning, he understood that online shopping or the internet will be very prominent, very big in the future. Of course, not everybody is able to succeed during difficult times during that period when online shopping wasn't as prominent now. But with that, he has a lot of experience to back it up. He knows what's going on. He's stepping half a step in the future before the changes happen and is ready for them, working with them. So with that, we are able to understand that Atomy, as a CEO, Hang Park is looking ahead. He's not in the present, he's looking into the future. That means while we are able to follow him through Atomy, we're able to still be ahead of the trend. That is where it happens. But of course, it's not just Hang Park. He created a whole team that's thinking and seeing and researching and looking forward toward improving day by day, as he says, with this year's motto. So with that, let us go into what exactly Atomy is. So as a business, he himself has created a good foundation to the point that it's not that he's hiding the Atomy business. He's not hiding himself from public. He is actually well known, well reputable in the field, and that is what Atomy has become as well through his effort into the work. Even though it's a network marketing business that is seen worldwide as quite negative, if I can say so, that, but he has revolutionized that and made it stand above the rest and be seen as something that is practical and useful for society. So what is Atomy and what is the product and how do they function? So Atomy's products aren't sourced by Atomy itself. They don't create any other products. They just put their logo on certain types of products that meet a certain standard. So Atomy works with broadcasting, online shopping, and distributing the products to the consumers, but they got to get the product from a different source. So the first product or the first company that joined Atomy, as we know, is Komar B&H. And Komar B&H is a company that is joint between two companies, Komar Korea and Kerry. These are quite big companies in a way. Komar Korea being a very big top 3 tier in the cosmetic industry with all around the world, and has a lot to connections with cosmetics and so on. And Kerry being a research institute in the country of Korea that functions with nuclear energy and so on, there's a lot of government funding into that research that is happening. So with a lot of technology, a lot of research, a lot of patents, information, they have all these stuff, and all these scientists and a group of people, they're able to pull that into Comar B&H and create products that are outstanding, like our Hemuhem and our skincare. So with that, that is the products that are sourced into Atomy. But Comar Comar B&H is not the only company that is in part of the partnership that Atomy has, which by Atomy's rule, it has to be a win-win partnership situation. So with that, what other companies are part of that? There is many, I mean a lot, because Atomy is not focused on just one company, just working with one company. They're looking for different company with different skills and assets and resources that they can pull in and put into the Atomy shopping mall. Things that they're good at and things that are valuable, things that are high quality, they're able to put in that into the Atomy shopping mall so that consumers, even though it's from all different sources, when they come into Atomy, they can be certain that the product will be good and that they will find satisfaction from using the product that is being sourced into Atomy. And so the standard that Atomy goes with, as I said before, is quality and price. That is what they're looking for. So absolute quality means that the product needs to be the best, or at least top tier. There cannot be any product better. There can be products equivalent to it, but they cannot be better. And then there's absolute price, to reduce the price to its minimum. Every step into consideration to reduce the cost of the product, and also by doing so to still not lose out on the company's benefit that the product is being sourced for. So they are able to still grow from the products, even though the price is being reduced. That is the partnership that Atomy is looking towards. And that is why Atomy product is absolute value. And with that comes a marketing strategy that Atomy uses, which is prestige strategy. Because the product is good and affordable, that means more people can get good products. And by having good products, more people are bound to join in. And by doing so, they repeat the cycle of continuous consumption. If there's good products that people are wanting, or you can say high demands for the product, and it is affordable so that many people can buy it, not just the wealthy, but like more individuals in the middle class, lower class as well, are all able to afford the products, then it's bound to happen that they'll come back for the product just because they cannot get a better price for the price of quality that the Atomy is offering. So that entailed is the process that Atomy works with that drives the company, but the product sells itself. Now, another point that Atomy utilizes is not just focusing on one country, but focusing on a global scale. So different country has different climates, different technology, different resource, different individuals that have different sets of skills. And with that, Atomy wants to source products that are high quality in that area to the other places around the world as well. Because not just one country specializes in everything. Some country has resources that produce certain things that other places don't. And with that, they want to share that good products to the rest of the world, and even the country itself, to reduce the price and make sure the quality is up to standard and be able to give it to a lot of people in that area as well. So Atomy is not focusing on just one country, but a lot of countries around the world to be a part of this global sourcing, global sales system as well. Now with the product, I talked about customer satisfaction. How does that become better for the consumer? Because there is a certain standard that consumers looking for. They're always looking for something better, right? So with that, Atomy is saying, okay, we have good products. Let's give back to the consumer even more. So like if we look at the history of Hemuhem, our top products that, or one of the first product as well that joined the Atomy market, the amount that it increased in amount without much change in the price shows you that Atomy is looking forward to the customer in mind. So if the customer is satisfied, they will come back. And by coming back, they will produce sales. And with that, they are able to focus on improving products so that customers are satisfied with that. And they know the business will do well and that distributors will be able to work as well. So we see that in Hemuhem, but it's not just Hemuhem, it's many other products as well, skincare, toothpaste, daily product, all that source of the products are within that style of improving and increasing and to benefit the consumer more than the company. So one of the recent ones that have a big increase is the ethereal oil patch that we had in Canada here. So the first thing that we realized was, oh, they sold out. And when they came back with it, there was 11 packs of the ethereal oil patch compared to the 10 that they had. So they increased 5 more patches into the pack, putting a one sachet of the ethereal oil patch into the new ethereal oil patch box that we were able to get. But the thing is, when we look at the price has not changed at all, not even a penny. The price is consistent to what it was before, and it is still the same. Now, the only change is the amount that the product gives us. So in that sense, even though the amount that we pay hasn't changed, the amount that we gain has. And with that, we still save money for that. And that is the idea that to help consumers save more of their income with daily products that they need to buy in a place where they can guarantee the quality and the price. And that is what Atomy drives with their products and in their vision of their company to have customer satisfaction. Now we can see the growth in Atomy over the past year, starting back in 2019 and all the way to 2021, where there have annual growth constantly increasing. And it's only been about like 13 years, I believe, since Atomy has been around. But as you can see in the top direct selling companies list here, back in 2020, it was 12th in the world. 2020, it will be its 10th in the world, and who knows what will be like in 2021. We'll keep on climbing the place. But at the same time, Atomy is not focused on the direct selling companies' top position list. They're looking outside of it, competing with larger companies that have bigger and larger community. And that's what Atomy is looking for. Atomy is not fixed in just sticking as a network marketing business, but seeing beyond that and continuously growing as it wants to become a premier company where many hubs are created within the system. So slowly going into the customer satisfaction, customer success route, we are entering into the membership account. So within Atomy, many network marketing business or even a lot of other companies have a membership policy where you have to be a member to be able to apply and purchase products within the company. But usually that either have a cost or there is something that you need to do to maintain or have something that needs to be done that comes out of your own pocket to keep the account. With Atomy, the membership is absolutely free. And this free membership has access to over 23 countries all around the world that allows you to buy products no matter where you are. So with that, there is a benefit of that. Just one account gives you a global platform to utilize. And so with a free account, you join in Atomy, and the only thing that is required of you is one purchase a year. The amount of purchase does not matter. The cost of the product does not matter. As long as you buy one product on the shopping mall under your name, you're able to renew your account. So if you are a loyal consumer or you just like one product in Atomy, by doing that once a year, by using the product that you like, you're able to maintain your account. There is no obligation outside of that that needs to be met to continue your account. And there is no other fees it is a free membership. There is no cost. So what does that mean? If you lose your account, you can technically sign back up, and there is no cost on you at all. So that is what Atomy works with. That is very different than a free membership to become a part of the Atomy consumer base, but at the same time, a free membership to be also part of the consumer business platform as well, where we are able to be compensated for the work that we do. So legally, Atomy is only able to give 35% of the total sales income to the distributors. So that's equivalent to in Atomy's PV status, 70%. So 30% company takes it, 70% is given back to the distributor. So that is divided to education, mastership, and then general commission. And then general commission 44, mastership 20, and 6%. This is a category that implemented. So the larger portion goes to general commission and mastership bonus. So those are the two important ones. Education commission is best to talk to your center leaders to understand that better and to see if that is appropriate for you, if you are interested in opening up a center as well. So the thing we need to learn about before we go into the general commission and mastership bonus, Atomy function in a binary system. So in this binary system, you have left and right. And with that PV, you have the left group PV, right group PV, and then of course your personal PV as well. I talked about the global ID, one ID for the global platform. So even though you're in Canada, you can have people and members in all around the world. So as long as the branch is open and the country is available to sign up, then they're able to become a member underneath you no matter what country they're from. And with the unlimited levels, it does not matter about talent. As long as we have a group of people that we work, a talent will come. Or if no talent comes, you have a group effort to be able to make the PV pool that you have underneath you. And that is unlimited. So no matter what level you look at, no matter who brings who, that benefit is ultimately yours as well, 100% without losing any value of that. So PV, no matter who purchased it, will be your group PV for that leg, whatever leg that in the binary system that you have put in or they are in. So this is general commission. General commission starts when your personal PV is at 10,000, and personal PV are permanent. They don't disappear. As long as your account's active, your personal PV just piles up continuously. On the other hand, group PV or your left group PV and right group PV do disappear on a day-to-day daily basis, but only if you meet the standard of 300,000 PV. So both legs need to have 300,000 PV. If only one leg have 300,000 PV, then it'll wait until the other leg catches up to 300,000 PV before the flush out is happened and your commission is given. So until you make money, you do not lose out on PV. That is the system that Atomy is built on. So for general commission, it starts with 10,000 PV on your personal account, 300,000 on your left, 300,000 on your right. And that is the value of 5 points, a little bit less than what you could get if your personal PV is 300,000. You get 15 points, and that's around in Canadian currency, 64, roughly $65, give or take. For the general commission first level. And what you can do is you can build your team, you can build your group, and aim towards different levels as well. So personal PV, as you increase, you can get to 700,000, and your group PV 700,000. It keeps on going up 1.5, 2.4, and the amount you make per day can increase as well with that increase in level to 6 million, and it ends at 15 million PV, where you get around $1,200,000, $1,200 in Canadian currency every single day. So that is the limit that Atomy is looking at for general commission, because they want to share that benefit with others. So normally in business, as you keep on coming up, more of the money is given to you, and it's by percentage. And by percentage, it increases every time as well. So instead of 10% at the middle, you get maybe 60, 70. It keeps on getting more, and that percentage, and doing so gives you more of the money at the top. But an Atomy wants to flatten out, make sure that more people are able to meet that standard. So if you work today and you work tomorrow and you get to the top, others behind you, others who started later can also do the same thing. The people who started and already at the top, the Imperial Masters that we have here in Korea, they're able to stay at that level, but we are also able to meet that standard as well. We are able to meet the Imperial Mastership as well, and we'll talk about what that Imperial Mastership is. So we are able to become the top position as well in Atomy, and we're not restricted by when we are starting the Atomy business. So if the cap limit is not something that you want to make hundreds of millions of dollars, then Atomy might not be the best suited for you. But if you are able to make $50,000 a month, maybe even $100,000 a month, and that is reasonable and that is satisfactory, and you can do so much with that, and your dreams met with that amount, then Atomy is the perfect business for you because of the system it's built on, the passive income that you're able to earn, and the partnership and growth and the balance that we're able to work with our partners that we have as well. So what is mastership that we're talking about? The Imperial Mastership is the last mastership in Atomy, but the first mastership starts with Sales Master. So Sales Master, Diamond Master, Shadow Rose, Star, Royal Master, Crown Master, and then finally Imperial Master. That's how it goes. And as you can see, there's a 20% pie that we're giving to all the mastership. And exactly 10%, and that is exactly half of 20%, is given to all the Sales Masters that is in Atomy. And that means half of the pie that is from PV pool is given to Sales Master. So they're able to get the biggest portion of the pie. They're able to, for the work that they do, get a large portion of that. For Diamond Master, that's 5%, and it decreases. So as you go up, it's surprisingly a lower percentage instead of higher percentage. So even though the amount of money that we get in Imperial Master is very big, the percentage-wise is very small. So with this, Atomy is supporting the early members, people who started at the beginning, to be able to do better and have an easier time as they climb into the higher position. So what is Sales Master? How do we reach that? So to reach Sales Master, we need a personal PV of 700,000 PV. And your group PV at the time period, I'll talk about that in a bit, is 2.5 million PV and 2.5 million PV on the right. So left and right, a total of 5 million PV you want to talk about it, and you want to think of it that way. A total of 5 million PV divided in half, left and right, needs to happen in the time frame of the 1st to the 15th and then 16th to the end of the month. So that means you can become a Sales Master twice a month and make the income that I've written here. Mastership bonus 500 once you reach Sales Master of 2.5 million PV on your left and right. And if you make the general commission that we talked about before, 8 to 9 times, that will give you a PV value of 2.5 million PV. You're able to get around roughly amount of 500. So $1,000 every time you become a Sales Master. If you do this every single 2 weeks or 50-day period, then you become an auto Sales Master making $2,000 a month. So that is the layout that we have here for the compensation for Sales Master. And of course, there's a promotional gift as well. Hemuhim, as Jane said, and the evening care said, the first time you reach Sales Master. Now, Atomy added a new mastership, I believe for temporary reasons for now, the semi-Sales Master position. So instead of 2.5 million PV, you need only 1.5 million PV. So that's 1.5 million PV left and right, and that gives you a value of 200. Of course, I think you must make sure that time frame meets the standard as well, does not change. And that is general commission $300 if you do the general commission 300,000 left and right 5 times during the 2-week period. So that gives you around 500, exactly half. So if you become an auto semi-Sales Master, that would be $1,000 a month. In, of course, Canadian currency. And within the second level of mastership that we have, the Diamond Master position, we have a slightly different rule. It's no longer a personal PV that you create for your group left and right. It's a matter of position. How can you duplicate yourself? So For Diamond Master, you're a sales master and you want to go to Diamond Master. That means you need to have 2 sales masters on your left, 2 sales masters on your right. So you yourself been to a sales master position. Now you just need to duplicate yourself 4 times, 2 on your left and 2 on your right, and then you become the Diamond Master position. So until you create other people to have the same success that you've earned, you can't really become the Diamond Master. In this, it amplifies and it reinforces cooperation within the team. So you have to work with your partners, but the partners also has to help work towards you if they want you to become the Diamond Master position. So there's a cooperation teamwork that is implemented here. And of course, your personal PV needs to be 1.5 million PV for you to become the Diamond Master position. And that has to happen in the time frame as well. So for sales master, from the 1st to the 15th, if they're able to meet the standard of 2.5 million PV, are able to become the Diamond Master position. So that pattern repeats for each mastership: Sharon Rose, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, Imperial Master. What does that mean in Imperial Master then? So Imperial Master, you need 2 Crown Masters on your left, 2 Crown Masters on your right. So that is what happens when you become the Imperial Master, and that's the same pattern. So if you look at the promotion, gifts for promotion that we get for Diamond Master, it's Hemuhim Fame Set Evening Care, $1,000. That's Canadian currency, of course. And then Sharon Rose, 2 travel ticket and $2,000. Then Star Master, 4 travel ticket, $10,000. And then Royal Master, 4 travel ticket, 1 car rental fee, and then 2,000 per month sponsorship activity fee, and then $50,000. And then Crown Master, 4 travel ticket, 1 luxurious car, 5,000 per month sponsorship activity, and $300,000 cash. And then finally, Imperial Master, 4 travel ticket once again, 1 luxurious car also, driver, personal assistants, and an office building, and 10,000 per month for sponsorship activities, and of course, $1 million in cash given to you. And with that, Atomy has all these compensation, all these set out that the Atomy business can be utilized. But what they do is they add on top of that the education needed to actually reach each level, to have that at a cost of 0 for free, so that every people have the same opportunity to succeed in Atomy, to be able to learn through Zoom, YouTube, or online meetings that we have regionally, globally, and also the offline meetings that are starting to open up as well that we can attend to educate ourselves on how we can become successful in Atomy. And a lot of things that Atomy does is a lot of charity works as well, things that is encouraged by the Atomy company, so that all people are able to share with their community as well as the people around us. And that is why Atomy has given us a tool that we are able to reach our dreams. And if we don't have any dreams, to create our dreams and make that dream a possibility, and for us to hope to reach that, because whatever situation we're in, we may not have been able to accomplish that. But with Atomy, we are able to do that. I hope everyone is able to reach the top together. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that very detailed, insightful company intro and marketing plan from our sales master Luke. And we just give another big round of applause for him. And so yes, I believe that he has really spoken for us, that these are all very important things to really learn, right? These are all key informations that help us build our foundation. And for any business, you need the right foundation to start, right? Because if you building your building and your first step into it is wrong, then that building will collapse, right? It'll just be swayed by the wind. But if you build it one block at a time, and it takes time, but you build it properly, then no matter what troubles come your way, you'll still be able to do the best you can and succeed in this business. And so I hope that no matter how many times that you have to listen to these company marketing and the intros. These are all things for your success, right? And same thing for your partners, right? If you want your partners to succeed, then that means you also have to know the ins and outs of everything in order to bring this to your partner so that they can understand what it truly means to be an Atomian. And so let's move along to our now leader's message. And so let us give a big round of applause as we invite our Star Master Yeong.
네, 네. 반갑습니다.
Hello everyone.
아름다운 부자가 되어 나눔의 삶을 꿈꾸는 스타마스터 고미영입니다.
My name is Star Master Yeong. I'm always dreaming of living a beautiful and rich, fulfilling life, sharing to everyone.
이렇게 먼 거리에 있지만 줌을 통해서 이렇게 여러분들 얼굴을 보게 되니까 너무너무 반갑습니다.
And so even though we all live so far away from each other, being able to see and talk to you guys here is really makes me happy.
매주 목요일마다 이렇게 들어와서 보게 되는데 오늘은 누가 어떤 얼굴들이 참여했나 이렇게 늘 관심을 갖고 보게 됩니다.
And so I come here every Thursday, and I always am interested who is attending and is there's any new faces here.
네, 보이지 않는 얼굴들이 있어서 아쉽기도 하지만 오늘 가장 저에게 기쁨이 되는 거는 우리 레이베이 얼굴은 안 보이는 것 같아요. 보니까 함께 하게 되어서 저에게 굉장히 기쁨이 됩니다.
And so, it's just unfortunate that I can't see some of these amazing people that are joined today with their videos. But, regardless, one of them that joined us, Lei Mei, I'm so happy that you are joining us today, even though your video is off. Just by being here, that's also a very big thing.
내 이름은 왜 안 불러주지 하지 마시고 모두 예, 반갑습니다. 예.
And so don't be feeling left out if I didn't call your name. I'm just really glad to have everyone here regardless.
예. 이곳에 있는 우리 오늘 아마 알아보기 위해서 오신 분들도 있을 거고 대부분은 이 애터미를 통해서 수익을 창출하기 위한 그런 목적을 가지고 사업자로 일하고 있다고 생각합니다.
And so I believe that most of us here know about Atomy already, and that's why we're here. Some of you might be new here. However, if you are here before, then we all are here because we want to be successful in this business.
네, 오늘 먼저 제가 자료를 좀 공유 부탁드리겠습니다.
And so I'm just going to quickly share with you guys little documents here.
자, 이 시대에 우리가 가장 많이 듣고 있는 단어는 아마 AI, 인공지능 이런 말이 아닌가 싶습니다.
So I believe that something that's been heard the most lately is that we are entering an era of AI operated life.
예, 한국과 캐나다, 미국 다 다를 바 없다라고 생각이 듭니다.
And I don't think that this is any different in any other country.
2030년이 되면 직업의 30%가 AI로 대체된다고 합니다.
And so by 2030, around 30% of occupations will be overrun by AI.
여기 보면 인간은 필요 없다. 이제 내가 모든 일을 다 하겠다라고 AI 이 로봇이 그렇게 이야기하고 있죠.
And so we can see here on this magazine poster with the robot, it says that, oh, we don't need humans.
자, 여기 보면 앞으로 20년 후 30년이 후면 이 많은 직업들이 없어질 것이라고 이야기합니다.
And so if you can see here, all of these jobs by 30 years, 40 years from now will all disappear.
가장 눈에 들어오는 것은 교사라든지 의사, 판사, 변호사, 뭐 많은 직업들이 있네요.
And so some of the well-known jobs here, like cooks, judges, lawyers, accountants, and so forth.
우리는 이번 그 코로나를 통해서 공부도 집에서 하고 이런 것들을 보았습니다.
And so due to COVID, a lot of the things changed, and we even like studying, we did that instead of at school, at home.
지금도 로봇이 수술을 하는 그런 시대인 것을 우리가 알고 있습니다.
And some of the operations are even performed by robots instead of surgeons now.
네, 변호사가 변호하는 것보다 판사가 판정하는 것보다 AI가 훨씬 더 정확하게 판단할 수 있다라고 생각합니다.
And so they even think that AI is more accurate in determining your judgment than a judge or a lawyer.
아마도 이러한 시대는 굉장히 빠르게 우리 앞에 올 것이라고 여겨집니다.
And I believe that this change is going to happen really quickly and very soon.
예. 또 하나의 문제는 이 고령화 사회를 우리가 생각하지 않을 수 없는 것 같습니다.
Another thing is that we can't ignore our age and that we are heading into retirement.
지금 이 자리에도 20대부터 한 70대까지 함께 하고 있는 것 같습니다.
I believe that there are around the different age groups here, some from 20 years old, some even 70 years old.
가장 부러운 것은 오늘 회사 소개와 마케팅 플랜을 한 우리 룩 사장님 20대 초반인 걸로 알고 있는데 너무너무 부럽습니다.
And so one thing I'm really, jealous of is that our sales master Luke, who did the company intro today, is such a young age.
애터미에서 성공하고 나면 그 성공을 누릴 시간이 많기 때문이죠.
And that's because if he succeeds in Atomy, then he has so much extra time he can spend enjoying his life.
여러분들은 노후 준비를 잘 해놓으셨나요?
And so have you guys prepared your retirement well?
요즘은 은퇴가 굉장히 빠릅니다.
And so lately, the retirement rate is actually quicker.
예, 50대가 되면 보통 은퇴를 하게 되는데요.
And so there's some people who, by the time they're age 50, they are already ready to retire.
은퇴를 해도 쉬지 못하는 시대가 되었습니다.
But even if they do retire, it becomes a time where they can't even rest.
50대 이상 10명 중 9명은 퇴직을 해도 일할 의향이 있다라고 합니다.
And out of 9 out of 10 people around their 50s who retire still want to work.
그 이유 중에 가장 큰 것이 충분하게 준비되지 못한 노후의 자금 때문이라고 합니다.
And that's because the reason is that they didn't prepare properly for their retirement, and so they feel uneasy.
이건 한국 기준으로 말하는 건데요. 노후에 자금이 한 7억 정도는 필요하다고 합니다.
And so this is around Korean standards. And so in order for you to be retired and live just a comfortable life, then you need around 7 million.
그래서 직장인 1,500명에게 설문조사를 했는데요. 나는 이 비용을 준비할 수 있겠다라고 답한 사람은 35.6%입니다.
And so they did a survey of around 1,500 people, and around 30%, 35% of people said that yes, I can prepare this kind of amount.
그럼 준비할 수 없다라고 답한 사람들의 이유는 경제적인 여유가 없어서 할 수 없겠다라고 말하고 있습니다.
And the remaining 64% who are not ready, they say that, oh, because they didn't have that kind of freedom, financial freedom, that they don't feel prepared to, quit and retire.
예, 이 고령화 문제, 100세 시대는 우리가 피해갈 수 없고 반드시 준비되어져야 된다고 생각합니다.
So I believe that we cannot avoid this future regardless of what age you are, and so we all have to be prepared if we want to live a happy life.
우리 모두는 돈을 벌기 위해 다양한 일들을 하고 있습니다.
And so all of us are doing variety of different jobs to survive.
크게 나누어서 직장 생활, 월급쟁이 또는 자영업, 전문직, 또 사업가, 투자자 이렇게 크게 대별해 볼 수 있겠는데요.
And so if we divide these groups up, then there's the employees, there's the business owners, there's the self-employed, and then there's the investors.
네, 왼쪽에 분포하고 있는 직장 급여 생활이나 자영업 전문직들도 노동 수입이라는 거죠.
And so the people on the left side, which is the employees and the self-employed, there's still a labor income job.
이러한 일들은 내가 일하지 않으면 돈이 들어오지 않습니다.
So this job is that if you don't work, then no income will come into your pockets.
우리는 늙으면 일하기 힘들고 또 지금 이 시대가 내가 일을 하고 싶어도 일할 수 없는 일자리가 부족한 그런 시대입니다.
And so if we get older, it makes it harder for us to work. And we are even at a time where even if we want to work, we might even run out of job opportunities.
이러한 일들은 다른 사람을 부자로 만들어주는 일이라고 합니다.
And so these jobs are actually jobs that will make other people rich and happy, but not yourself.
오른쪽에 분포하고 있는 사업가나 투자자들을 보면 시스템을 소유하고 사람들이 자신을 위해서 일하게 만드는 그러한 일입니다.
And so if you look at the right side, which we have the business owners and the investors, they create a system, and so that allows for other people to work and generate money for them.
예, 투자자들 같은 경우는 돈을 번다고 돈이 있어야 투자할 수 있고 또 수익을 창출할 수 있겠죠.
And so for investors, you need to have money to even start investing, right? And then from money, then only then can you make more money.
하지만 대부분의 사람들은 또 힘들 수도 있습니다.
But a majority of people will still find it very difficult to even do this.
워렌 버핏은 이렇게 말했습니다. 잠자는 동안에도 돈이 들어오는 방법을 찾아내지 못한다면 당신은 죽을 때까지 일을 해야만 할 것이다 라고요.
And so Warren Buffett said this famous saying that while even when you're sleeping, if you're not able to make money, then that means that you will have to make money till the day you die.
즉 일하지 않아도 내가 잠을 자고 있어도 수입이 들어온다라는 뜻인데요.
And so that means that even if they're not working, even while they're sleeping, they're still able to make money.
네, 여러분들에게는 내가 일하지 않아도 잠을 자고 있어도 돈이 들어오는 이런 구조가 몇 개나 있으신가요?
And so I want to ask you that, do you have anything in your life that other than anatomy that it can make you money while you sleep and that you don't have to work and they'll still make you money?
직장 생활, 급여, 아파트 임대 수익, 삼가 임대 수익, 투자 수익, 예금 수익, 주식 배당금, 저작권 수익, 프랜차이즈 로열티, 네트워크 마케팅 수당 몇 개나 해당되시는가요?
한 개요.
And so from here, there's a variety of different job opportunities or investments, such like your income from your work, if you from income from your apartment that you own, you might have some investments if you have any investments, if you have any stocks that you own, if you have a franchise and that you own a franchise and you receive royalty fees, or if you have a network marketing and you receive commission from there. Out of all of these different opportunities, what applies to your life?
저는 이 중에서 네트워크 마케팅 수당으로 잠자는 동안에도 돈이 들어오는 구조를 만들어 가고 있습니다.
And so for myself, for me, it applies for is the network marketing commission. So even while I'm still sleeping, I'm still able to make money.
저는 애터미 하기 전에 직장 생활, 즉 보육교사로 일했었습니다.
So before I did Atomy, I was a lecturer, and that was the kind of lifestyle, a labor income job that I did.
많지 않는 금액이었지만 매달 꼬박꼬박 들어오는 월급이 저의 생활에 유익을 주기도 했습니다.
And so even though my income wasn't big, I was still able to make a monthly income that allowed me to provide for my family and my lifestyle.
네트워크를 통해서 그 일은 노동 수입이라는 것을 알게 되었습니다.
But after I learned about network marketing, I learned that what I was doing was actually a labor income job.
내가 이 일을 앞으로 얼마나 할 수 있을까 생각을 해보니 많이 하면 10년 정도 더 할 수 있겠다라고 생각했습니다.
And so I wondered to myself, if I continue to do this job, how much longer can I do this for? Then I thought that maybe around 10 more years was the time limit I had.
10년 후에 내가 일을 그만두면 나의 수입은 뚝 끊길 것이고 나의 노후는 점점 길어질 텐데 생각했죠.
And so if I quit or if I retire after 10 years, then my income would immediately come to a stop and I would have no money left other than what I've saved up, which wouldn't be much.
많은 생각 끝에 같은 10년을 소비자 멤버십을 만들고 파트너들을 만들면 이것이 훨씬 이익이겠다라는 생각을 했습니다.
And so if I was going to be able to earn the same amount of money while doing network marketing, but I just had to, be able to make some consumers, then I'd rather choose to do that than to continue to pursue my job.
지금 생각해봐도 그 결정은 아주 잘했다고 생각이 듭니다.
And so even till today, I feel that that decision was such a very wise decision.
예, 많은 사람들이 이 노동 수입의 유혹을 쉽게 그러니까 쉽게 버릴 수 없습니다.
And so many people can't give up on their labor income jobs very easily because for them it's hard to give up what they can do and see that that income comes in every day for how much they work.
그래서 거기에 매일매일 쫓아다니다 보면 정말 내가 잠자는 동안에도 돈이 들어오는 구조를 만드는 데는 한계가 있다고 생각합니다.
So I believe that there's only so much you can do and so much you can save from the income that you're making from a labor income job.
네, 저는 아무튼 자본도 없고 주식도 없고 예금도 없고 하지만 네트워크 마케팅 수입이 있어서 굉장히 든든합니다.
And so for me, I didn't have any sort of income or a house that I invested in or any sort of other source of income. So for me, having a network marketing business was really reliable.
나의 노후가 아직 준비되지 못하였고 또 내가 자본이 없어서 어떤 수익 구조를 만들지 못한다 할지라도 우리에게 이 애터미라는 정말 좋은 도구가 있습니다.
And so the fact that we have this amazing tool called Atomy that regardless of whether you have money or no money or whether you have other investments allows you to create this amazing opportunity is really amazing.
여러분들은 부채에 대해서 어떻게 생각하나요? 나 은행에서 빌린 돈 없는데 나 누구한테 빚진 거 없는데 이렇게 생각하시나요?
And so what do you think about loans and being in debt? Do you feel that, oh, I don't have any debt or loans that I have from the bank or things like that? Or does it make you feel uncomfortable?
우리가 한 달 동안 열심히 일해서 월급을 받아왔는데 또 생활에 필요한 여러 가지 지출들을 하다 보면 또 나의 주머니는 비게 됩니다.
And so from the job that you work hard from, you make the money and then you have to pay off the expenses and it only just becomes debt and further things that you need to pay off.
그래서 지출이 많은 것은 부채와 같다 이렇게 생각합니다.
And so having a lot of expenses is equivalent to having a lot of debt.
하지만 애터미 안에서의 지출은 자산이 됩니다.
But for Atomy, what your expense becomes actually becomes your income and your money.
애터미의 모든 제품들은 생활 필수품입니다. 누구나 써야 되고 떨어지면 또 사야 되는 이런 자발적인 재구매가 일어나는 생필품을 우리가 소비하고 있습니다.
And that's because Atomy offers daily essential products that we all need, regardless of who you are or what your gender is or where you come from. And just by using these products, you will automatically allow for repurchasing and reconsumption. And that becomes your kind of inheritance and your savings.
아마존이나 또 뭐 캐나다는 어떤 유통 채널이 있는지 모르지만 모든 유통 채널들은 소비자의 구매력에 의해 돈을 벌어갑니다.
And so there's a variety of different income businesses such as Amazon and things like that, but they all make money off of you, the consumers.
그런데 우리는 소비자로서 그동안 열심히 일해서 그 돈으로 소비재를 사고 나면 지출로 끝났습니다.
And so for us, we work hard and then we consume and purchase from these big companies like Amazon, and that's where it ends. There's nothing else that we gain from it.
애터미도 유통 채널의 하나입니다.
And so Atomy is just the same as all these other system income business.
애터미는 현재 글로벌 1,600만 회원을 보유하고 있습니다.
Because we have such a big amount of members that is spread out globally.
이 인원들이 작년에 일으킨 매출이 2조 2천억 했습니다.
And so around last year's, the sales for the revenue was around $2.3 trillion.
여기에 35%를 우리 소비자에게 돌려주었습니다.
And around 35% of that was given back to the consumers.
아까 우리 마케팅 플랜 들었는데요. 이익의 70%를 소비자에게 돌려준다는 놀라운 사실을 우리는 들었습니다.
And so we heard that marketing plan earlier where it gives 70% of what the company makes back to its consumers.
여러분들은 애터미를 하는 이유가 어디에 있나요?
And so what is your reason for doing Atomy?
저는 여기에 굉장한 가치를 두고 있습니다.
And for me, I believe that this actual system itself is so amazing, and that's where I value this company.
어떻게 소비자가 돈을 벌 수 있습니까?
How is it possible for a consumer to be able to make money?
하지만 우리는 애터미 안에서 소비자가 정말 부자가 되고 있는 많은 사람들을 보고 있습니다.
However, through Atomy, many of these consumers are actually becoming millionaires and becoming rich.
현재 글로벌로 연봉 1억 이상자가 900여 명, 1,000명에 달하고 있습니다.
And so globally, we have people around 1,000 members who are making more than 10,000.
이것이 다 우리 소비자들에게 구매력에 의해서 매출이 일어났고 이익이 창출되었고 그 이익을 잘 나눈 결과입니다.
And this is all possible because we have a steady stream of consumers, and these consumers all share with one another, which allows for continuous repetition of sales and even consumption, which allows for generating that commission and income.
그래서 애터미는 우리 서민들이 함께 소비하고 함께 부자가 되는 일입니다.
And so Atomy is a job and a business where consumers like us, who are just regular poor people or regular people, that we all work together to consume, which allows for us to achieve the impossible.
누구에게 피해 주지 아니하고 좋은 제품 저렴하게 사용하면서 함께 부자 되는 이 멋진 일에 함께하고 있는 것에 참 감사합니다.
And so I'm so thankful that we have been given this opportunity to work together in this amazing business where we don't give hurts or offend someone, but rather give them opportunities and dreams. And being able to be in a business like that makes me so excited.
아직도 많은 사람들은 이것을 알지 못하고 습관을 쫓아 구매하고 소비하고 있습니다.
And so there's still so many people around the world that don't know about this amazing business and still out of habit consuming other products from other corporations, but not being able to benefit from it.
우리 모두 사명감을 가지고 이 애터미를 그들에게 잘 알려주어서 함께 부자 되는 우리 모두가 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
So I hope all of us, take initiative to share this amazing opportunity with others so that they can also become fruitful and live an amazing life just like you will.
네, 분명한 것은 노동 수입은 바로바로 수익이 주어지지만 이 시스템 수익은 시간이 좀 걸릴 수도 있습니다.
And so labor income jobs, you can definitely see the income come in right away, but for a system income, you might not see the money right away.
자신의 상황에 맞춰서 투잡 또는 쓰리잡, 전업으로 하면 더욱더 빠르게 성장할 수는 있겠죠.
And so it depends on your situation. You can run 2 jobs while doing this business or 3 jobs until you're able to fully become a full-time member in this business.
네, 자신의 상황에 맞춰서 애터미는 절대적으로 꼭 붙잡고 끝까지 가야 한다라고 생각합니다. 애터미를 통해서 모두가 다 부자 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 또 나눔의 삶을 나눌 수 있으면 좋겠습니다. 네, 이상으로 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.
And so I hope all of us do the best we can to continue to share and do our best to continue to work hard no matter what and never give up, and we all be able to reach the top together. And so I'll end it off here for today. And so thank you all for listening. Thank you so much for that amazing message, Star Master Myung-go. Could we just give another big round of applause for that amazing message? And so I believe that that is applied for anyone, right? Regardless of what we're in, we are definitely going to become entering a time and an era where machines will dominate, where AI will take control. And so if you are just satisfied living your life day to day, just paycheck by paycheck, then that's for you. But personally, I believe that there is something greater. There's something more you can achieve with your life. And with Atomy, which allows for this amazing system, and not only that, for free, it gives you this opportunity that you never might have had in your lifetime. All right. And this is an opportunity not only for yourself, but for your children, for your future. And I hope that you never let this opportunity go. And so once again, everyone, thank you all for joining us today. And so we're done our meetings. I'm just going to do a quick company motto. So if you can all join me for that, and then we'll take a picture and end it off. So if you can all join me, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's begin. cherish the spirit,
Spirit,
create the
create
vision,
the vision,
follow
follow
the
the faith,
serve in victory. 하자, 하자. So much. So yes, if you can open your cameras and give a heart, our sales master Luke will just take a picture for us.
One, on three. 1, 2, 3. Right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, everyone. Thank you so
수고하셨습니다.
much. See you all next week.
Thank you, Miss.
수고하셨습니다. 수고하셨습니다.
네.